That's probably why I don't see anything.
It's definitely still before the half-an-hour mark here. Okay. I think we are early. I don't. Okay, and now we're past.
Okay. I don't. Oh, well, the event just went off on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything going on here with people. People? Oh, okay. Hello. Get ready for NameChanger. Okay, we have audio and visual, thankfully. I've been here the whole time. Jake, did you watch the new NameChanger yesterday or today?
I did.
What were your without any getting spoilers, what were your thoughts on the episode? I really did enjoy it.
Do we have to do no spoilers?
It's up to you. I feel like it's gonna be hard.
I mean,
it's hard not to spoil the show.
I would say I don't think I'm gonna spoil. I would say like I was honestly kind of worried it was a game samer of.
I was too. I was so relieved.
Yeah, so it was like a moment of like, huh? And then I was like, oh yeah.
Okay,
like,
this is it. This is gonna be great. I just also love when Grant O'Brien does something very chaotically neutral. Just wants to just ruin everything, and it's just kisses.
I love Siobhan.
I also love Siobhan. I mean, that was just a good cast as well.
Yeah. I mean, I love Reika as well. Like,
I have a soft spot for Reika because I think she's very hilarious, and but with a big ass will go down in history. Like that is character work. That is art.
But that wasn't even Reika. That was
was it not? Wait,
no, it was Brennan pretending to be Reika, wasn't it? It was because it was on the circle game.
Yes, but then who played Brennan in that?
No, it was Brennan pretending to be Reika.
Yes.
They didn't all get given someone to swap with. It was just Brennan trying to play the game, so people didn't think that he was Brennan.
I understand that, but who was the person who played Brennan as like their character? Didn't someone like play like?
Oh no, I think you're right. I think
someone definitely did. I know they did. Reika was side table. I'll let someone in the comments. Allie played Brennan.
Played Brennan.
Oh my god. Also, I love any Allie Beardsley production. Period. Yeah. Okay. This is great banter.
So now we've alienated everyone within the first 2 minutes.
Yay!
The show. The show. Is this a show? I'm not really
sure. It's like the sandwich and salad and soup debacle.
Katie Maravich has a tea.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you're saying like VICTH, but like I agree, she is fantastic. A fantastic, wonderful.
And I only remember it because I think there was one entrance where Sam introduces her as Katie Maravich with the tea.
Jonathan is here.
Hello, Jonathan.
Yay!
How's the wine and chat going?
I hope it is as delicious as one could imagine.
I am not a big fan of Italian wine, and I'll tell you why. Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
Yeah, sorry, there's no on-screen chat today.
I see not anything of what I usually see on my screen, so this is a very fun time for me.
What?
I can't see my usual controls. I don't know why I can't do that, and it's been very disorienting. I'm just letting folks know that.
That's exciting, and let's continue with the excitement. Okay. So the big thing today
Yes.
is we're going to change the name,
Thank goodness.
which might mean I need to change the thumbnail, which is also exciting because that means having to compress the thumbnail again.
We'll see how long it gets. I don't think it's going to be too long. Maybe like 3 syllables. But I do think it's going to maybe start with like, well, would it be starting with the M mutation? Because it's going to be in some sort of like oblique, like modifier vibe for the language. Like language.
I think you've started on step 3.
Great. Okay.
So my first question is, do we have any ideas for for what the name, like what the origin of the name should be? Like, are we gonna try and say Odeluren, or are we gonna go for something else?
I think that's definitely a valid option. I think my other thought was kind of like hoisting up like the terror bird aspect of it and kind of like involving that like relationship. I don't know how that would look, but like the language of like these people or something like this. What I can't click on this. Was Odalu a placeholder? Why the change? So the Odalu is the island name, but this comes from our little naming language, Kogarten, which we haven't really flushed out quite yet. So we want to kind of put the language name in this like family, I guess, derived from the language family.
I guess Kogarten does have it does have verbs now.
It does have verbs now. I want to also point out that for Caleb that I have been getting into orange wines, which is
You haven't been getting into orange.
I have been. I've tried one orange wine and it was very tasty.
Where was it from?
France.
Okay.
Somewhere. I don't remember.
Because
Spain.
The French oranges are nice.
Ooh.
I think they're a bit more traditional.
No. Not orange the fruit, orange the color. That are different. So it's not using oranges. It's keeping the skins on of green grapes. So there's still a little bit of tannin remaining in the skin that kind of like induces that like orange color in it. It's kind of like
something that I can't see.
Me? I can't like pin.
No, like why are you talking about the orange wine not being made from oranges?
Because it's not. It's made from it's made.
I know.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying like the French orange, like French oranges. I had assumed that. That's my bad.
Oh, I meant French oranges and French orange wines.
Understood. Okay.
Like, is this a British thing? Like Caleb's saying that they don't like Italian whites, which I realize when I say it, and I think, what would I imagine that means in the US context? I just think racism. Because in the UK, we've never been racist even once. It's a big linguistic difference. So yeah, I've had like French orange wine, like Croatian, I think once, which was good because the Croatian one is like has a longer history.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning. I really want to try like Georgian wines because there is that similar kind of like old like history and very kind of like cave vibes, and I very love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very true.
Asking, have you had Canadian ice wine? I don't want to ask you if you've had.
I mean, I haven't had what we I guess quintessentially considered as such, but like I like I don't know. I will definitely try a version of it if it is available.
The ice wine or the fruit wine a la Herbert Urgford's. I can't remember the name.
Herbert Irvlinger.
Yeah.
I mean, R.I.P. girl, but like even we don't know what your name was.
Okay. Herb Ertlinger's fruit wine.
Okay.
Lovely. Oh, and I'll do a zoomy.
I mean, that's not what I mean by that, but I hope you know what I mean by that.
I know what you mean.
Okay.
I'm gonna veto that.
What else like distinguishes these people from like the rest?
Well, do you know the original meaning of Creole?
I couldn't probably say it on my head.
Like, criollo in Spanish, it originally referred to someone who was still Spanish, but who was born outside of Europe, basically.
Okay.
And like these people, like it would be the equivalent of Ottoan, but it would be like the people born outside of like in that sense, because
I see what you're saying.
although it's the other thing with this language is that part of why it's supposed to have become like this is like adult acquisition, isn't it?
Well,
and so it like I think it could make sense if it was like this would have to be like an older name for whatever the version of the language that was inherited initially was, that stuck around despite the fact that the grammar has changed a lot. Right?
That's
otherwise
hand-wavy.
It would be like, I don't know, the simple language as like opposed to
like
and the versus like the old long verb. Which I think would be quite funny considering that this is arguably more complicated than book is.
There's something I kind of like that's very charming about that.
Mm-hmm.
Not in terms of like kind of like the simple versus like long, but I do see something kind of like about like the choppiness of like the words compared to kind of like, especially if this like language becomes a more yes.
Well, I actually did decide on a Odaluan wine, which does mean that like if you were saying that there was then it would be like palm
there's a palm wine.
Would it be palm wineys?
Palm wineys.
Or like toddy drinker. Not taddy.
Yeah.
But I mean toddy and palm wine are, I think they're slightly different. I think toddy is from what I remember, it's ultimately from Dravidian, although we took it from Hindi. And it can be either the sap or the drink itself. Which actually, the idea that like this is the sap from from a bigger tree is actually an interesting metaphor. Like, this is the sap language that has emerged from the tree of, yeah.
I like that imagery. My more pertinent interjection was that I'm learning a lot about what a toddy is now, because maybe my assumption is it's like a hot like alcohol drink that you use to soothe your throat.
I don't know where I don't know how you get from toddy, like calling it a toddy itself is considered dated. I mean, there's a Wikipedia article.
Yeah, ellipsis.
So, okay, so it's named after the drink in India. But
okay, I see. I understand. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Huh.
So I like the sap idea.
I like the sap idea too.
So, and I think the simple idea is like, I think this could also end up fun.
I mean, I'm definitely between those two options, regardless of like the top two. Like, I think what could one be an exonym and one be an endonym, maybe, if we're like not sold on one, or I mean, like we could also like make it a poll. I feel like the top option could be more like, I don't say pejorative, but it definitely is more like an onlooker, like out group term.
It definitely could be that there is like a like, as you say, there could be some people who identify as being of the like people who still have a working knowledge of how the older languages work, may call it the simple language, and maybe wouldn't necessarily identify it as their first language, whereas the people of the SAP, this is really giving me like Sophie Chow Papuan vibes, which probably doesn't mean that much to you.
But, that's fine. But I'm glad it's conjuring up like this goodness.
Like in short, like the indigenous Papuans in West Papua that Chow works with, they live in these sago palm groves, and these palms are like their primary carbohydrate. And she has a book which I actually have, which I might be able to grab, called Children of the Palms.
It's better than the corn.
I don't know what happens in Children of the Corn. It's a horror film, right?
It is.
Like, is it folk horror?
No, it's more so like, is it folk horror? I thought it was more like they're in like a corn maze, like kind of, and they find the children in the corn, and like it kind of like is like haunting them, and like they show like visions of like stuff. I don't remember. I know it's a scary movie. That's all I know. Let's see.
Okay.
Children.
I can't find it. I will. If it comes up again, I'll find it.
Oh, it is a little bit more like folk horror, I guess, then, because there's one character called Malachi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So should we develop both of these?
I think we should. I think there's merit in both, and if worse comes to worse, we can kind of like decide on the forum and have that kind of like do our thing. Like if we wanted to choose one or the other, if one sounds less euphonious.
Well, one thing that I had wondered about was this here. so sort of deverbal stuff. Because this to me screams like sap drink. If this is, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be the language. I guess you could then imply like sap speak as like the sap speakers.
Yes.
Which then like it would either be that like then if you were like saying I speak, or would it be I sap speak?
Yeah, like that's what I'm also kind of like wrestling with is like this
at
an
which point
instance of
This
like
would be like sap speak.
yeah. That's where more I'm saying. I think that like SAPSpeak is going to be like an incorporated noun derivation like vibe, and then like kind of like how I phrase it, that somehow in some way gets like turned into like a non-finite verb somehow, some way. Either like,
I mean,
yeah,
we actually can we can derive attributives quite easily.
oh, perfect. That was what I was looking for. Not in that sense, but like looking for some sort of like process.
So I think we just need to coin some forms.
Nice.
So into the other thing. Oh, hello. Donitpa. Okay. I'm fairly sure there's not going to be a way that we have words for a sap yet.
No, I do not recall that.
Speak, I'm not sure, but no. Okay. So, do we want to very quickly just think about what letters our current languages start with?
Okay.
So we have a B.
The B, the N.
We have a Y. We have a K.
Yes.
We have a N.
Yeah.
And we have another K.
Yes.
So probably not K.
And B N Y K, another K, definitely not a third K. Okay, I mean that's free range. I think the only like form that like we're missing initially is a fricative.
Mm-hmm. So, although if we started it with a L,
yeah,
it would start with Z.
Okay.
Although we then have to add into the fact that let me go back to 1999. So it would, if it's so it will be an active verb. So we have to use the glottal mutation of it.
Yes, which means that that's going to get us. That's the wrong language.
So we could have an adjective start. We could try and get. I wouldn't go with nga.
I agree.
But I would. How would you feel about
This is incorrect though. This should be this.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now no, wait, hold on. Yeah, for sure.
So ma, tna, or
Yeah.
yeah.
I Tnya seems a lot. I
So,
think
Pma or Tna then?
Pma seems more so where my head is at. But that would be the second bilabial stop that we have. Not as a bad thing, but
I think Pma versus
nah.
Ba is fine.
Okay, fair enough. What is going on in your street today?
I think that's normal. It's because my window's open, and I will close it.
That's what it is. That's exactly
I'll
what it
close
is.
it if you can hear it. No, it's we get like you call them joyriders as well, right?
Yes, I know what you mean. Like people on like the motorbikes.
Yeah.
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 Yay. Hi, Juno. Welcome. And then thank you for tagging Jonathan out. And Jonathan, enjoy your wine and cheese moments.
Hello. I have been much well, I would say much more. I already had done one relay out of one of Juno's languages, so I'm much closer. I was like reacquainted to the English-based creoles of her creation. Okay, so we know we're starting with an M or an N.
Correct. That is very true.
I would rather not have a schwa going to.
Yeah, I'm not feeling. Well, we have a schwa in that place, and there's a approximate coda, or we just completely bypass that altogether and go with one of the higher vowels.
We probably just want something quite short, don't we? Especially if we then have an object to incorporate. So like we and then if you rule out schwa, it's either gonna start with ma mi mu or na ni nu. And this is where having the dictionary properly, well, it will start with a B if it's in here. So,
Yeah, it will do.
So
D. Let's go with the T then.
I mean, this doesn't have everything in it properly, I don't think.
No. Do you want to? Well, let's say NU or NU or N A. No, NI. Let's do NU or NI. I think a high vowel is important there.
Nanu, is nanu nanu a thing?
I do not know what nanu nanu is. I know nani.
Well, I know there was like a weird there was a weird Doctor Who episode that was like fake Eurovision, and there was a little alien that sung this like na na nu na na nu na 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 nu song. Okay,
I have some forms. They're nice and happy and monosyllabic.
I think that was bababoo bababoo. Anyway,
can I share my screen potentially?
No. Oh. Where are your forms?
Just mine are in Lecturgy file that I haven't copied and pasted yet. I don't need stages.
Paste them in here. Come and find me.
Find me.
Oh, we did have this.
Oh my god! I don't know. I think I like the SAP vibe a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. I understand this Mork and Mindy thing. Do any of these tickle your fancy?
No, absolutely no.
Okay, great.
Especially, I also I don't understand what. Oh, it's to get the
Exactly.
adjective. Okay.
Yep. So just either nur or nir.
Tnei. I mean, but it may change depending on the initial consonant of sap.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying too. Yeah. So wait, does that mean that this would be the word for sap, or does it mean a word for speak?
No, this is speak.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because it will be speak first and then sap.
Oh yeah, duh. I just realized that after kind of like going through the document and like trying to remind myself of like the restructuring of the word order. So that's gonna be okay. Then we know for sap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This will be easier.
And this could be more or less any of our modern sounds, I think.
Yeah, there's no requirement behind any of this.
Again, I would prefer something that we don't have to have special characters for.
Correct.
And we've already got like a tna or a pma. What did we decide against the pma? Because both your options had
this ends.
Yeah.
I guess if it is going to be, I don't want the mu, which that would leave. Okay, actually, this is actually a considerable option.
Pma or pme.
Pme is a really good option. I think I'm leaning more towards the A. Well, no, I think both are those. Let's see how sap goes. But I don't also want a palatal and the central high vowel.
So we probably don't want edpla.
No. What will that crank out?
I feel like sap having a coda would be fine.
For sure. Do you want like a chunkier coda? I'm thinking like su. That's going to come out like a su something.
That would come out as su. Like masu, pmisu. Pmisu sounds like you're asking for permission.
Mesu. Mesu.
Remind me where stress is. Is it like penultimate?
I think. Miso. It is penultimate. Yes. It's just with the case marking, it shifts back on the root. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think we considered that. Pmesu. What would that would turn into a Z though, wouldn't it? Tenezu. It's gonna be interval.
I don't fully remember this.
Oh, okay. So this is good to know. So if we like put them like together, if it's one form, that R's theta combo makes it into a zh, and that's going to involve an underdot.
So I would say kill the R. I know you like the R, but we have to kill the R because otherwise, it will always try and retroflex.
Because then this is going to then induce these to go back to singletons, which I'm completely fine with. It just won't be a diphthong.
I never wanted a diphthong.
Oh, lovely, even better. So
I think that was just my accent being bad. I was trying to say me and pmu and pma. I think it was leading into pme and pmo. So I don't hold it against you. I think that's just how it played out.
Okay.
I'm
doing some cooking a little bit.
I gave myself a full title because David said that he remembers titles, and David's not referring to me as Jake Courier of Sharks, and I can't believe it.
Okay.
My primary identity is a shark courier in the Conlangi universe.
What would that be with it? Left in that little doodle at the bottom of it. No, well, no, I think it should be okay. Let's see.
Would you like to share your work with the class?
Yes, give me like 2 moments. So can I present? I can share my tab, right?
Can you?
Yes.
I thought you said that you couldn't.
No, I could share it. I just can't like control a lot of stuff on
I can put it up if you.
Okay. Oh no, this is wrong. Stop sharing. Incorrect. That was a wrong MP3 file. That was supposed not private, but that was supposed to be my Poomalang. That wasn't my Poomalang. Let's see. Is this the correct one? Yeah. Okay. Nice. So we're looking at the.
Zoom in.
Hold on.
Sorry.
See, this is what I'm working with a little bit. I don't like this final F, so I'm just going to delete that. But I do like either shenanigans. I do like the initial V though. The medial V. Tnuvu. Tnivu.
I am not convinced by the V.
Okay. Are you convinced to have a voice fricative in there?
I'm trying to. I wouldn't go with Uvi.
No.
I think Pmiva.
What is
very labial? I think it's uncharacteristically labial, if I say so myself.
Tniva? Probably feels like we have Fach in there already. No, we don't, thankfully. Or Tnuva?
I think the Vas are making me think of Anderiva. Or Anderiva. Garrus's language. Oh, no to the final H.
Damn, really? I feel like it does need a coda. Hi, Carl.
Oh, hi, Carl. What does it come out with if you put a final lateral palatal lateral?
Probably phi. Oh, vile.
Vile.
Me vile.
I'm not into vile.
If it's just the plain or, that would just be vi. Or be va. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think that you could do like PNARFA.
Narfa?
It would be
Nava.
Tanava.
Let's just see all the possibilities, because I do
Again,
like that.
Fa feels really it feels very short. I mean, not that SAP is that complicated of a concept or anything. Not that more complicated concepts have to have more phonologically complicated roots, but I don't know. Tnaiva is nice, actually.
Niva's not bad.
It does mean that the schwa is back.
No.
So what would the word for just speak be if it was pner? Or well, no, it would be no.
It would be tonight.
But no, it would be
Die.
die.
Okay, now we are getting somewhere.
I think what happens if you change the R to an L?
I'm gonna do this, and I don't think anything is going to be really like shenaniganery with like the palatal.
Tonight is the name of the language. It it looks like time.
No. L makes it central. Tnilva or nil dil. This does what it wants to do, and I don't think what do you do, Girly Pop? No, you can go, no, this is terrible. Okay, so
the people crave a really, really short name.
They want like really short. They want like tna.
I mean, I guess it's like.
I mean, this would just be literally, like theoretically, just speak.
I think tnan is possible. It would mean that the word for sap would have to be like n. No, like
it had to be a ev in here to do that.
Yeah, so it'd be no, but you can't. That would be the word for you. If there's an incorporated word for sap, then that would end up being n, and then it would be tnine. Oh no! Well, if you make it av rather than of,
that may be the long doodle. No,
yeah, tnan. Yeah.
There we go. And then there's be just does. Should we do the nearly forbidden form?
Tnan.
Tnan.
I
do like what?
I think it feels like, honestly, a bit overly jokey.
This is why I kind of like the Tanaiva vibe. This to me really does like is approaching it, or at least like just like the Tanai. And then we can kind of like classify if we need to that, but like Tanai is pretty banging. I think it was Tanai with the S as well.
This is the name of the language. There's a time and a place for things being jerky.
Tonight we are young. Okay. Okay. Are we doing tonight?
No, because that would just be the word for to speak.
Okay.
And I don't think we'd want it to just be the verb.
No. So, which means that we need a non-coronal consonant to start the word for sap, because if it is coronal, it's going to retroflex.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it could be an R.
What is that going to be? It could be that, yeah.
It looks really like you're trying to say Panera in the language. What happens if you put a double R in?
Now, Tanaira.
Yeah. I think Tanaira is nice.
I do like Tanaira.
I also wouldn't mind. See, I didn't love the final H. I think Tanairach would be.
Well, that's the issue. Is that that will go to final H.
Tanaira, right?
The H would go out Tanaira, I think.
No. I mean, if you put, how do we get that? Wait, we never get that at the ends of words, do we?
It would have to be
the
another R or
voiced velar fricative. I mean,
no, we don't. That's not intervocalic. A
Um,
lot of the voice stuff is either from mutation or intervocalic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Tnaira.
Tanairam. Time, no, not time.
I think Tnaira is I think Tnaira is nice. How do you feel about Tnaira?
I do like it. I do. I want to just do one more little ramification just to try something out. I'm just curious. That's kind of the same. What do you do, girl? No, you're worse. Okay, then I am set with Tanaira. The only thing is that go away is that we just need to check. Raw would not mean anything, right?
No, in this ra would mean sap.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, I think that's it then.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, what in the heck? Tanaira Shikana Munio Sinasket.
Okay, so
sorry, y'all.
So this would come out as die.
It would come out as die.
We currently don't. Do we have any verbs in here? I don't think so. So die.
No. I think we were waiting to figure out how we were doing verbs to know what the citation form of it was going to be for some reason.
And the proto is this. It's a transitive verb. And it means to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
So And then ra would just still be ra, right?
Ra would just still be Ra. I could hardly imagine it not being, but let's. Yeah, it's just Ra. Nothing crazy. You got it. I'm not going to go there now. I wanted to just see in case we have a lot more forms here. Oh, good thing. We have Ra with a R schwa. That's to see.
And how does that come out in the language?
I think as re, because it comes it's for the it's for the visible demonstrative. But that's the only like minimal pair that is present.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
hi, Tethys. Welcome.
Does that, well, so that's the SAP speak sorted. What was the other idea was simple language.
Yes.
I mean, would you make simple a basic root?
I think, well, I mean, yes, I think so. It's a matter of like what it's tied with. Like, oh no, didn't clicks do some like weird updates so you can't check the little graph anymore?
Oh, I did try and simple isn't in clicks anyway.
Okay, because like there's simple insofar like that, like they're calling the people simple, but there's also like simple in terms of kind of like the physicality of like the choppiness of the language, which I think is what is more what we should lean toward.
Oh no, I wasn't leaning into the use of simple as a
pejorative.
Kind of, I don't know if it's more direct in American English than in British English. Like I don't think like
excuse me.
To me, I don't associate like some kind of intellectual disability, or I mean, not everyone who's described as simple has an intellectual disability.
Correct. I think you're saying though, yeah.
Like the implication of describing someone as simple to me isn't the core meaning of the adjective.
Yes.
And like people might I think like the possibility of understanding it that way isn't necessarily a
problem.
This was already going to be, in theory, the name as
from the
used by people who were bilingual or in contact with the North. Oh my God, why am I yawning so much? I'm gonna like Wiktionary simple and see what comes up.
That's a good point too.
Like,
let me join you on this.
At some point,
oh no, not simple Wiktionary. Haha, I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Like this. Oh, that's interesting.
That's very interesting.
The Afrikaans. This is going to be horrible. Eenvoudig. Eenvoudig. Not an Afrikaans speaker. It's like one-fold.
Yeah. It's weird how that's like the original like etymology of it, the length of the word.
In Armenian, it's like they have a word that means like clear or unclouded. Like, I guess it's like if something's cloudy, then it's harder. Whereas if it's like you say, blue sky thinking, it means you're thinking of it in a way in which you're not presented with any challenges.
Yeah. Looks like there's also like straight as like a derivation. It also looks like light, like to be lightweight is also one. Plain. That might be. Yeah, plain or ordinary. But it doesn't like get there.
That's interesting. Like, the Mandarin Renyi is like allows for change, which honestly feels less like simple to me. And then there is like a in Tiandan, there's a character that is considered like its primary meaning was something like simple.
It looks like a fun character though.
What?
Oh, the one the simple character, or like the little like one with like little like all the little squares in that. You're saying the wrong one. You said the character for Dan or Jian or Jian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can see that's the character that's shared between Jianda and Jianyi.
Mm-hmm.
Again, apologies for my tones. Hawaiian. Ma'alaki.
Okay, so we got. What is this? No, you don't tell me.
Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I find when you see how many words have like traceable roots into Old Chinese, you're just like, maybe it's not necessarily a good principle because so much of the morphology was lost.
What if like it's gonna sound really dumb. You can say fully no, but like what if it's more so kind of like simple in terms of like the amount of like spaces? Like there's like just like less, there's more space between the words. Could it be kind of like the sparse language? There's like the dense language.
I mean, sparseness and denseness is entirely relative. So, like the lack of spaces means there's more words. Like there's an interesting one in like this. Did you look at the Sanskrit?
I did look at a Sanskrit. I was going to comment on it actually.
Like if the idea is that it's a running language, like it's a language in which you like move quickly through it. Although there's not really like. Did we acknowledge that Tethys was here?
I acknowledged her presence.
I'm really sorry I didn't acknowledge you, Tethys. I always appreciate when you visit. No, I'm worried that I did acknowledge Tethys and forgot.
Oh no. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I in terms of like it being kind of like not easier to pick up, but kind of like
I don't want to just drop it because it's hard. But also,
no.
if we're happy with Tanida, then
I'm very happy.
maybe we just leave it as Tanida and
Yeah,
say we can come back to it at in Pride Month and my queer besties are fighting. It's like being on Drag Race. Oh.
Okay.
The person who is acknowledged is not capable of being the person who is not acknowledged is incapable of not being acknowledged.
What about an acknowledged Ron Perlman?
I don't know. Anyway. Okay.
So I know that like next steps that I wanted to do, and this is maybe depends on what I'm going to here. It depends on like what stage of the language we want to go to. But thought is that we have this beautiful oblique case that we can use in plenty of situations, yet we have no prepositions for them to be associated with. Second is that there are underpinnings that we are head marking our prepositions.
Head marking prepositions.
Like are like having the prepositions like in like an Irish style where they agree in person.
I didn't think that was how the Irish ones worked. I thought the whole thing with the prepositions in the Celtic languages was that they were each associated with mutations based on the historical cardoconsonant. Like if you had, and I was thinking of whether we should do this for this language, where like in my head, this oblique form here was just kind of a generic oblique. And so, I mean, this may be an interesting poll, which is good because we've been under polling. Like I could see an argument for either you say that like the generic oblique derived from nat is like the inflect for person.
They do inflect for person.
Okay.
I'm reading about it currently, actually, and thank you, Sona, for bringing that up as well.
I mean, we don't have a good reason for these ones to inflect for person.
Okay. Then maybe for some reason I was imagining something that this was like a thing. Then
I think you were discussing agreement, and I was thinking of this thing like Soten's saying, like I think you would.
Yeah, I see what you're saying exactly.
If we go back to this work area needs to be cleaned up. Anyway, so
where the hell are you?
I'm at the very bottom of the work area.
Oh, okay, got it. Yay!
We can get rid of that. I think this I will shove in the. You moved the goals as well.
I did.
But you moved it in one of these tabs and not the other one. Which, again, I was like,
I put goals over here. Hold on, I got it. That was my bad. Boop.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Back at the bottom of the work area. I mean, if while I'm talking things through, you want to clean things up, I'm also very happy for that. Oh wait, there's goals down there as well.
This is what I just copied and pasted back from the goals. This was the goals from the proto-Mihi.
I don't think we need this here.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Anyway,
okay.
it was that you would either say, so like, you have preposition and what's the name of something modified by a preposition?
Like
just noun, I guess.
Yeah, like I would say like you're like object of preposition or like antecedent, but I think antecedent is not correct.
Well, it's not an antecedent if it's a wait. But antecedent implies the thing that comes before. But this would be a
postcedent. No, yeah, postcedent.
Postcedent is a really ugly word.
I'm
just gonna call it a noun.
Yeah.
So you would either say that like so like because we basically had a situation where we had our like two main preposition girlies,
Mm-hmm.
and they like got fused.
They did,
right?
Yeah.
And so the backup girlies, either like I would say like option A is like copy the main girlies, and I'd say option B is like do their own thing. And so option A would basically be like older prepositions based on coda consonants, lose codas, or like lose relevant codas,
yeah,
causing mutation in the modified noun, e.g. like if we had a form that was like lam, and the form was, let's go with berry, mangpi. Well, no, this is we'll go with let. So let,
yes.
Right? So in option A, it would be like la mangpi, which would then end up with like la
mangpi.
Mambi. Because the nasal assimilates because it's in the same class. Whereas in option B, you would say basically that like there was an older stage where it was lat nat monkey, and so it would just be like let mumby, and so you would get more variety here, and but you would always have nouns with a like nouns that are the targets of prepositions are always in the nasal mutation.
Oh, okay. I got confused by this very thing because of the whole nasal shenanigans. I see what you're saying now. Okay, yeah.
Like,
have
if we find like a fulvi,
yeah.
and I did want to like if this means like with, then you would get like la pulvi versus la lat pulvi. This is where like David's gonna be like, ha ha ha, you should have always included every
vulvi.
Vulvi, yeah. Lat vulvi. Which I think that it's more harmonious to do A. But I think that we would, I don't know. I think that there's like decent reasons to do
both.
Yeah.
This is why I'm also not like, I feel like I have no horse in the race with this. I like both options, and if we put this to a poll, I will gladly accept whatever options do. I do think number 8.
Letter A, option A.
Option A, not number 8. Option A, I think, is more interesting. I think because it does like.
But if we both prefer how A sounds or whatever, then why don't we just go with A?
Okay, great. Yeah, screw poll. I feel like I'm always like weighing options. Like I'm never like constantly on like, how to phrase this? Like I feel like I never commit to like this decision till like the absolute last like possible moment.
I'm trying to understand Sotan's comment, and I'm not sure.
Prepositions to inflect for pronouns, because the word boundary between preposition and pronoun doesn't exist.
I
don't think this is no longer relevant yet.
I mean, I do think like we did find that obviously in bokus the pronouns do a lot more than regular nouns.
Yeah, they'd have some fun.
Like I think that they like at the moment we're sort of just accepting that pronouns act like other nouns.
Well, I'm going to return our attention potentially, if I can figure out where it is. Where was? Oh, here we go. To our rebracketing vibe, where I mean, this is a nominal argument, but there is like this pronominal, like what was originally subject marking is now being swapped out for that pronoun. So it's going to like
the pronoun gets lost now. We did a poll about it.
Oh, this is gone. She's done for.
Wait, and
that definitely shows up in the non-finite vibe.
That's because the pronoun is used in place of a copula, isn't it?
Yes. That's a tab.
This is incredible documentation. Not
oh my god, this is what we were trying. I was trying to do this morning a little bit, because I have no more vested interest in my actual current job. So, where the hell did I put it at? Here we go. Boop. Nice. Yeah, marigold is a flower. And then this sentence was not.
Is there just two things that are called nonverbal predicates?
Well, no, it's because of the two different tabs. There's one in the now the Tenira tab that has nothing as a part of it. It's only associated with the Proto-Mihi room tag.
But the okay, but is this strategy an old one then?
Oh, God damn it! I keep like moving my window down. I don't know. I don't think it is because this is definitely modern forms. This is old, and this is this. I think. Yeah, I think this is a new situation.
But I guess the question is, what would the proto language have done differently?
It wouldn't have had the pronoun in. It would have just been a simple like marigold flower, bada bing, bada boom, good.
If anything, I think, but I thought parts of it was that like this was the equivalent of adding the person. This is the closest thing we'd get to adding person marking to the noun itself. Like, are we saying like I'm quite fine with just moving this over for now, but I think it is worth considering.
Yeah, like I mean, it also
because if
it is also a non-third person argument too, like it's going to have a pronoun in there. It must.
Mm-hmm. Although I guess at that point it's like if you wanted to say I am a flower, you wouldn't say I flower.
No, exactly so. It's only these equational. What's the other one that we were dealing with? The equational and the classification. Yeah. So that the other one would be a classifier or a classificational relationship.
You're what's the other one?
What do you mean? Like what's the other strategy for the classificational? I don't think there's going to be one. I think there's going to be just like in the old stage. I think if both are third person, then like apposition works. It's only when there is like a local argument where you're going to like not worry about that repetition.
What do you mean a local argument?
First or second pronoun.
Mm-hmm. It's just it's more like let's I think we leave this here, but yeah. I think we copy this over. Wait, no, because this is protoform.
No hella sense. Like, this is
no, because it's got a B, but then why is there a Q? Is this just like is this just really is this from like a middle stage of us doing the sound changes? No, because this is up.
No, that's modern form, Jake, because the form is muck.
No, yeah, this is modern form.
Yeah,
but it's not.
This is
there a proto Z? No, there's no proto Z.
What? So, no.
So this is like a halfway house form, basically.
They're all halfway house ones. They're all newfangled. Who wrote this? God, I swear. The sun and the moon and the stars. Okay, girl.
Why do you watch us? Sometimes
What?
it's
How is this entertaining for folks?
we're just driving ourselves
No.
completely insane.
Yeah, it's just kanji. It's not a proto Z. It's a theta that voices next to a nasal.
Yeah.
Okay. Girl, what kind of chicken shit gig are we running over here? I'm an Oscar winner. Wagon wheel with toasty.
To be fair to ourselves, we've not been working on this language for what, like,
For me, like 3 weeks.
for you, 3 weeks. This is Jake and Miles have a breakdown about how true this is. I think that we like. The thing is, if we say that we're going to do something later, we'll never get it done.
Facts.
Hey. I think like we update this. There is no verb like equational copula at this stage. No. Even in the proto language.
Yes.
Also, fully don't know what's going on there.
No, I have no idea. So this is going to go away. This is going to say when producing a non-blah, blah, 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 when both.
Also, why do we need to specify equational? We just mean.
There's no verb like copula.
I guess it's because there are other kinds of copula, isn't there? Or are there? Yeah, there are.
There are.
But not always.
Ew. Verb like insert modifier here.
Mithering folk, including
when the argument, when a first or second person argument is present, the respective pronoun is added in adposition before.
I mean, isn't it just that like a pronoun can act as a pronoun like I feel like I just don't have the right
as the linker of the relationship.
Let's have a breakdown.
Yes. Two nouns, two arguments being related, being compared. This is reinforced optionally when both arguments are third person. Great. Is
what do you mean?
Did you freeze? Oh, you did. Okay, great. I thought I was like going insane. I don't know what I mean by that. I'm sure you will gladly fill this in whenever you are ready. But yes. Probably, I'm going to fill in what you probably said. I think you mean probably this whole entire business, and I agree with you that this was probably a lot. Move this down. I'm going to mind read. A pronoun can, with absence, this relationship is conveyed through the through a pronoun being immediately placed before This is definitely a needed to be here. I can't see too much of nothing yet. Oh, it's just me. Oh, okay, great. We at least we have only like 5 minutes left. And hello.
Hello.
I tried to fill in what was going on. I assumed you were talking about what I meant by the entire second sentence. So I just gutted it and we're rewriting it.
Okay. And there's no verb like copula, even in the proto language. You have a way with words, Miles, and I don't mean that always in the positive.
Oh, I know. I already know my
see what you write sometimes, and I'm just like,
wow.
Like there was.
Oh yes, okay. The sentence that I wrote for the Puma text we're all going to get, and I try to do it very kind of like, I don't say old Englishy, but kind of like old timey, kind of like, although it may behoove us where blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, but that's just how I write, and I understand of how.
I think it was fine. I think I had a really specific idea of what I was gonna write, and I was like pleased that you had given it a shot, but I was also like, this is absolutely not what I was thinking of doing. Okay. As a result, copular constructions are formed with pronoun and as predicate.
Pronoun as the predicate.
That's basically what happens, right?
Hold on. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. With a pronoun, but I don't know what. I don't have enough syntax to properly describe it.
I also don't, but I know exactly what like I can see like the tree in my head. I know that like if it's just like a pronoun, it's going to just stick right in front of there. But if there's a nominal argument, it's going the pronoun will go between.
Mm-hmm. Like,
hold on, I'm just going to go like as a result.
I feel like starting talking about predicates doesn't help the situation.
With the pronoun.
Also, with like 3 minutes to go.
With the relevant pronoun directly before the noun.
No, it's after, isn't it?
No, it's before. Oh, no.
I think it depends on how you understand the construction working.
Okay, maybe we don't have the idea that we thought we had for this down pat.
But because it's always one thing is the other, these always would share the same pronoun and number.
Correct.
It's basically that in place of the verb,
a pronoun can function as the head of a comparative predicate when placed in juxtaposition with the noun phrase.
Thank you, Sutton.
Bless your heart. That sounds beautiful.
Is it comparative?
I don't know what else it would be. Like what's the relationship?
This is the equation, like equative.
Then maybe and the head of the equational particle, predicate. This is why we call it because words are hard.
Mm-hmm. And with 1 minute left, do we have any idea of a poll? Or are we gonna do a poll? Are we not doing a poll? Are we scrounging a poll?
We can
do one of two things. Tell us if you want a poll. If you want a poll, we'll make a poll. If you don't want a poll, we won't make a poll.
Yes. I will also say, because of this layout of a StreamYard, I can't incorrectly end the stream, lest I just like hang up. Oh god.
Oh, Jonathan's face. Their face was so good.
Make a poll on making a poll.
How do you have time to waste for like 3 minutes or whatever?
I have 3 minutes to waste.
I'll make a YouTube poll without making a poll. I'm not making a Patreon poll. That's too much effort for the payoff of the joke.
I will also say that I'm very fine with letting time waste on and on and on.
Okay. I need to log into our channel first of all. This is so. I should just do this on here. I'm already logged in. I have everything provided for me by my earlier self, and I'm not making the most of it. Okay, Paul. Oh no, have I gone? Oh no.
Okay. Oh, it's just us now. Hello. There we go. I always do my little beach ball.
Okay. Okay. I'm starting it. Okay. How long are we waiting? Oh, only one person's managed to vote yet. Okay.
Leaving it up for?
Yeah. I mean, how many people are watching? 9 people?
Correct. Only one person has voted, and put this one.
Wow.
Okay. 4 is now the number.
Oh, the poll showing up differently. Do you mean because it's not a
StreamYard native
StreamYard poll? Or are the YouTube polls showing up differently?
Oh, that's a good point, because they said about the pickle. Oh my god. Okay, great. So we're 60%.
We do have a language name now. That's nice.
That's incredible. And I'm so excited. I was not worried about it, but like it finally feels like a burden lifted off. We've done it, we've made it, hooray. I don't understand. Oh gosh, you did a whole little boop boop boop. You did a whole zoom in. No more like you respond to me, but it needs a second to catch up and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't anymore do that. I don't know why YouTube's UI is being weird and such. I did notice that when I was on the mobile app, and it was not giving me the info that I usually have noticed when I was looking for a nice little video to watch.
Mateus has posted images of animals from his trip to Ireland, and I can't wait to see David's response. I think David may have been so entranced by Let's Have a Booba, he's not responded to it yet. Oh no. Oh, this looks more like Miles is who's frozen. I think it's me. I think I'm the problem. Oh. Okay. Well, with Miles having gone, I'm just gonna call it a day, and I'll find something for us to pull on. Okay. Have a lovely Have a lovely rest of your days if you have more day, and have a lovely night if you're already at night, like I am. Bye.